Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Bible in a Year 2021, and we are reading, it's actually day 339, and we're reading Second Corinthians chapters 5 through to 9. There's a lot of reading we have to do in the next little while to finish things up. And remember that a number of the chapters are smaller, the books are smaller. So when you read that suddenly we're reading 8 chapters, keep in mind that those are smaller, but it does still take some time to get through it all. So here, Paul's writing something very important to the Corinthians that I think sometimes we forget. We forget why we are so confident in this world. And it's because we have nothing to lose. As you read through this, that's the part that's jumping out at me today. There's so much in here, we can't touch on every single thing. But the thing that really touches me, we have nothing to lose. We are supposed to be people of confidence. There is nothing that this world has over our head, not even our life. There is nothing to prevent us from serving the Lord to the very last breath. There's nothing to prevent us from walking in righteousness. There's nothing to prevent us from succeeding in all the things that He gives us into our hands to do. There's nothing. Because we don't belong to this place. And we don't find our values here. And we don't find our worth here. We don't measure our worth by the amount of money we make. We don't measure our worth by the number of possessions that we have. We don't measure our worth in any standard of this world whatsoever. We measure our worth in the fact that our Father considers us to be His. And He has said that we are perfect. And He says that we are righteous. And He declares the worth that He sees in us, over us, all the time. We find our value in Him. We find our value in that relationship. So the fact is that as long as we're here in this body, we're away from home. And when we're away from this body, we're home. It's as simple as that. So one of the things that people think that they hold over us all the time is life and freedom. But even if we're shackled, even if we're jailed away, we are free. We are so free. And that's why sometimes it's disconcerting when people say that they're fighting for our freedom, because no, you're not. Jesus already won me my freedom. He already did what had to be done to give me my freedom. I am free. I have been set free. And nobody else could do that for me. Only He could do that for me. So my alliance is with Him. And I don't really care about my rights in this world. I don't care about these things. Only what the Lord tells me to do. Only what the Spirit directs me to say. I will say what He says to say. I will do what He tells me to do. And it doesn't matter what a fellow believer has to say. Because sometimes even as believers, we get our values mixed up. We get confused. In this world that we live in, we can get confused on what's important and what's not important. We can get confused and actually start serving our selfish interests, our self-focused interests. Even as Christians fighting for our supposed freedom in this world, we can be so fixed on how it affects me that we fail to realize the sacrifices we're supposed to make for the benefit of our neighbor, for those who don't know Christ, the things that we're supposed to be willing to give up, the things, the costs that we're supposed to be willing to pay financially, in our bodies, whatever it takes, in our comfort. We forget, man, we've got such a watered down Christianity these days. And we spend more time screaming about our rights and freedoms, not understanding we already have them. And there's no government in this world that can give them to us or take them away from us. My salvation was not given to me by the government. It cannot be taken away by the government. And that's where we are with this. So it's really good reading today, really encouraging. So that's why I got this smile on my face. It's a good reminder. I am a confident man because what I have been given cannot be taken away. So you guys be blessed today. Be encouraged. Get a smile on your face. Really enjoy this reading. God bless.